Hey everyone, this is Chris. It's been a few days. I've talked now about love, joy, peace. Um, kind of jump right in. I'm going to talk about patience. Patience, especially in a relationship, is a lot of grace. I mean, a lot of grace. Because I think patience is one of those things that gets tested probably more than anything else. Whether it's waiting for somebody to put their shoes on, waiting for someone to actually do something that you ask them to do, um, whatever it is. Um, People make mistakes. Plans don't go ever the way that you want them to. Um, I've seen videos where there's that contrast between men and women about how women plan and plan and plan. They get very angry when their plans don't go the way they want. Okay, yeah. And then men, they don't plan at all, which actually is not true. We do plan. We plan for chaos. Um, there's the survivalist saying of um, not less is more, but the more you know, the less you need. Um, I think the reason why sometimes, and this is just my opinion, why guys, not all guys, but some men, they tend to, lean more towards survival, learning about survival and wanting to go camping and stuff like that is preparation. They like to be prepared, not necessarily plan. It's like, imagine if you're going to France. If the guy plans, his plan is to go to France. His plan is to go to the hotel that he got reservations for. His plan is to go see the sights within a certain time period. That's about it. Um, if there's budgeting involved, then yeah, it could be a pretty tight budget, and he tries to stay within that budget as much as possible. Whereas from what I've seen, um, most, again, not all women, they want to go to France. Okay, they want to go to this specific place. the the framework is still the same. Get to the hotel, all that good stuff. Go see the sights, but like going to see the Eiffel Tower at this time, going to eat at this time, going to this time, and then when things take too long or when something is too quick, it throws off the entire schedule. And while she's getting frustrated, the guy seems maybe disinterested, uh, or he's like, "Such is life. C'est la vie." But it's not that he doesn't care. It's that you're still going to do all the things that you want to do. And a lot of times, for the woman, again, not all the time, she is. It's like, I had a set plan to do these things to get this accomplished, and this is how I wanted it. Whereas the guy's like, I'm just happy to be with you. I'm just happy to be with you. That's what I care about. Is that I'm with you. Yes, we're in France. Yes, we're here. Yes, we're there. It's amazing, but it's only amazing because you're with me. I mean, that's the reality. Um, there are, in my opinion, I have noticed that men do practice patience a lot more. Not all the time. And we do lose our temper. There are certain things that we will lose our temper over. And not all guys are the same, obviously. Not all women are the same, obviously. Um, but in general, guys don't worry about things quite as much because it's not so much that we are more simple, it's that there's so many things that we can't control that we just don't worry about it. I mean, if you can do something about it, then there's no point worrying about it. And if you can't do anything about it, then why are you worried? It's like if you fall out of an airplane and you have no parachute, what are you gonna do? Freak out all the way down? No, you just die tired. You might as well try and learn to fly. I mean, Um, patience, patience is complicated, but also very, very simple. Really, it just boils down to grace, having grace, showing grace, proving grace, giving grace. Um, but on that, also, don't test patience. Don't test it. It happens regardless. I mean, if you go around picking on people and testing their patience for kicks, I'm sorry. I had a bit of a visceral reaction there because that's happened to me so many times. People testing my patience, testing my loyalty. It's already there. And if you're doing it for fun, get away from me. Simple as that. If I have to prove my loyalty to you over and over and over and over and over and over and over again because you're bored, then your turn. You prove your loyalty to me. I mean, I know that there are some guys out there that would lose their patience and be like, just pull over to the side of the road and say, "Woman, get out, walk home," and then leave her. Among them, some of them would feel very, very guilty, turn back around, pick her back up, and if she gets back into the car, that's commitment. That's forgiveness. But, I mean, that right there, that's a huge test. But yeah, I mean, don't test patience. It already gets tested. It already gets proven. So testing it for likes, testing it for boredom, that shows people that they're not appreciated, respected, or loved. It shows that they're toys. And that's, in some cases, that's the reality. In a relationship, sometimes the other person is just a toy. And if that's the case, well, you gotta get out as quickly as possible. The person being toyed with needs to get out because it's only a matter of time before they get devoured or they lose hope or they lose their temper, which is no. But yeah, anyways, I think that's about all for right now. Love y'all. Bye for now.